This is a scented candle. Orange and neroli, if you're wondering. My choice, of course. And the reason I've lit it is not for ambiance, but because my wife now refuses to come into our living room unless it's burning. Something to do with the smell of sweaty lycra, apparently. As far as I can tell, that's the only negative thing to have come out of the 4 weeks of fitness challenge. The fact is though, I actually have to now see whether or not the training's worked. The idea behind the 4 weeks of fitness was to have something fun to focus on during these uncertain times. Tackling a training plan, but based around real life and suitable for lockdown living. Kevin Poulton, Zwift's top coach, concocted one based on workouts that were already on Zwift, and that when combined were designed to see me improve my time up the epic KOM on Zwift. Firstly though, I had to set a benchmark, and I did that on April the 1st. Okay, boom, here we go. Ooh, gradient kicks in pretty sharpish. Got the snow line now. 30 seconds to go. I hate to think what the neighbours think I'm doing right now. First KOM test done then, averaging 359 watts for 20 minutes and 19 seconds. I then embarked on 4 weeks of fitness, starting with the Ronde van Zwift, a race against Team Alpecin Phoenix and the 7 best pro teams on Zwift. And I got absolutely annihilated. Got Van pulled on my wheel. Don't worry, Matthew. Safe pair of heels to follow. Bad news, I've been dropped. My race is over. On the 7th of April then, I did the first of the workouts. 746 people joining. That is awesome. Yeah! Oh, I love it. Right, bring on the day. Each week, we've checked back in with my progress, and it started well, although I was still getting smashed in my races, but by week 3, I was beginning to struggle everywhere. I'm really struggling to hold the power that I set myself. Kevin's sessions were great fun, but are really challenging. I mean, they had to be in order to get the training effect I needed, but I hadn't quite factored that in. My Whoop recovery scores were dropping. I was whooping at only 40% or something this morning. That's not because of physical fatigue. I had to film the GCN show yesterday with Dan Lloyd. There's only so many Cervelo test team stories you can listen to. Fortunately though, I got back on track for the final week and finished with a bit of a spring in my step. On then to the finale. Crunch time. Okay, one last time. It's all to play for. Plant's got to be moved. It's going to be blocking valuable airflow. Right, here we go then. I'm pretty nervous, if I'm honest. I think I'm recovered from all the training. I think my legs are good. My Whoop's been saying that recovery's good. So this is it. All in now. All in. Oh, before I go actually, I need to do one last adjustment. See, so I've been racing with it on medium, and Kevin requires me to do it on maximum. Something to do with realism. So, oh wow, check that out. I got some support already. Woohoo! That's so cool. I tell you what, like, whether I get the KOM time that I'm looking for or not, this has been seriously good fun, and I cannot believe the amount of support that the Zwift community has given to myself and to each other. I've loved doing the group workouts, I really have. Just what was needed, I think, at a time like this. It's too early to tell how my legs feel. They're kind of okay at the minute, which is good. Now, in terms of pacing tonight, I think I averaged 360 last time. I think my PB time was averaging 370. And this might be a bit bullish, but I'm going to try and go for 380. Well, that'd be a significant improvement, 20 watts. So I might die 1,000 deaths. We'll see. It's a tricky little climb, this. I have watched it today on the Zwift Tour for All. I was commentating on that this afternoon. Probably won't get the KOM for the day, given what they've just been doing up there, but you know, I'm on my own. It was easy for them. Just done my warm up. Just a few minutes at 300 watts. All to play for now. There it is, looming in the distance. The adrenaline is absolutely surging through me right now. Okay, 380 watts. Let's give it a go. Here we go, boom. Just gone past the castle and the last bit of flat. Feeling kind of under control, but this is definitely the crux coming up now. Numbers are still looking good. Just trying to keep my cadence high. 5 minutes left. I think I can hold it. Onto the first of the little descents at the top. Whoa. Not long to go. One more descent. And try and get a bit of mini recovery for the last push to the line. Okay, here we go. 1K to go. I can see the arch. I haven't got a sprint. I can't get out of the shallow. There it is. I did it! I did it! Best ever time, if you pardon my French. Smashed it. I don't think I even looked quite as bad as last time. I posted letters of apology through my neighbour's doors without reason. I'm sure they've hardly heard that. I got a PB! Just in case they're wondering. My next door neighbour's in her 70s, but she's well into Zwift. Oh, I think I'm going up a hill. I forgot to deselect the bonus climb. Come on, don't mess with me. I need a U-turn. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Because my FTP shouldn't have been 350 after the last one. I think it was like 340 or something, in the words of Zwift. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, you ready for the news? Check it out. Set a new record, 19 minutes 18, which is 1 minute and 4 seconds faster than I went up it, what, 6 weeks ago, I think? So yeah, 4 weeks of fitness challenge seems to have paid off, and even more satisfying than that, I think, which is a bit weird, seeing as I'm just talking about watts, but still, 381 watts for 19 minutes and 18 seconds, which yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with. Honestly. Now, when I set out to do the 4 weeks of fitness, I really just wanted something to just get my teeth stuck into, something to crack on with, and also I think to try and do something a little bit for GCN viewers, because I figured there's going to be more than a few of you feeling the same as me, a little bit disoriented, a little bit anxious, and it felt like throwing myself into some kind of training plan, however light or, you know, unstructured, it just felt like the right thing to do. And it has absolutely been brilliant. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Interestingly, I thought actually it would be the Zwift racing that I'd love the most. It's what I've always enjoyed doing on Zwift. But I think perhaps I might have chosen a slightly tough race series to get stuck into. The Swedish Zwift Racing League is by all accounts quite competitive. And so I've taken a bit of a shoeing. Also, the race with Alpes in Phoenix was possibly a mistake as well. But anyway, it seems to have done the trick. But actually, the revelation for me has been the group workouts, which I've absolutely loved. I've loved them from the perspective of actually doing structured training again, which I haven't done for ages. I've really loved that. Kevin's sessions have been great fun to do. I've also really loved having those target powers. Again, not something I do out on the road, really. So getting to the end of a session feeling like I've smashed myself, but I get through it and finish on a high. That's been amazing. But most of all, absolutely top of the list has been the camaraderie. It's been quite overwhelming actually seeing all of those GCN jerseys lining up with me at 8 a.m. for a group workout. The banter's been fantastic. I've just loved training with every one of you. It's been super, super cool. So thank you genuinely for joining me out there. It's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I quite imagine that not only will I be Zwift racing for the next few weeks, because I seem to have got some reasonable form now, but also I'll probably pop up in the old group workout too, because it's been great. I've got to say a huge thank you to Coach Kevin, obviously, who's put together a fantastic program for us. It seems to have worked, first and foremost, but it's also been interesting, it's been engaging, and the sessions have just really kept me on the rivet and interested the whole way through. So huge thanks to Kevin for that. I'd be really interested to know what progress that you've made as well. So make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. I've already spoken to one mate who's seen a 3% improvement in his FTP over 4 weeks, which is seriously good going. So hats off to him. But let me know in the comments, see how you've got on as well. Otherwise, you can see I'm starting to lose a light now, and I really need to get inside and give the living room a deep clean. I wouldn't normally do my indoor training there, if I'm completely honest. So I really probably should try and make it right now after the best part of 6 weeks of sweating in there. But anyway, please give this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you very much for joining me in the 4 weeks of fitness.